It's probably a little too.
It was a little cliche. Andrew Scheer cuddled babies in the hopes of winning their parents' votes.
As Prime Minister, I will make EI maternity leave benefits tax-free.
The Conservatives are promising a non-refundable 15% tax credit on EI earnings made during parental leave. The pitch is a preview of the party's larger election strategy.
When we talk to people directly, they're telling us a story of how they're working harder and harder, longer and longer, but they're falling further and further behind.
Conservative sources say their campaign will focus on one main question: do Canadians feel like they're getting ahead? Scheer will pitch himself as the only candidate able to ease economic anxieties. And while he won't ignore the Prime Minister's ethics violation on the SNC-Lavalin affair, the party will try not to stray from its main economic message. CBC's polls analyst says since the Ethics Commissioner's report was released in the peak of summer vacation, it's unclear how it will resonate.
We've seen from a number of polls that cost of living is one of the top concerns, one of the top issues going into this election. And usually it's that kind of thing that decides how people are going to vote.
The Liberals will counter the Conservative attacks by lumping Scheer in with Ontario Progressive Conservative Premier Doug Ford, who has made a series of unpopular funding cuts.
I think Canadians can clearly see what's happening in Ontario, and they should know that Andrew Scheer and Doug Ford are two peas in a pod.
The Liberals also say Scheer's promise today does nothing for low-income families who do not have a large tax burden to begin with. For a parent earning $50,000, Scheer says the credit will be worth $4,000. Expect the Conservatives to make these kinds of financial promises aimed at families throughout the election campaign. Katie Simpson, CBC News, Ottawa.